Sir, why do you have 2 lunches in front of you?
Been here for 2 meals.
You're happy with that?
No, I just don't see much use in complaining.
Seriously? It's a very useful tool. Complain, make people miserable, and they do what you want to make the misery go away.
We probably should say something. Maybe I can call one of the doctors I work
They're
with.
doing their best.
Ow!
What the hell?
I'm sure it was an accident.
Is he Canadian?
He's a low priority.
Is that a yes?
He's just...
He's happy. I gotta stop this before it spreads. You guys are done. Could be a metabolic disorder, toxic exposure, carcinoma of the tongue, metastasized to the brain, epilepsy, MS.
Or it could be the flu, and we should all be back in the ER.
No, you're ignoring the big symptom. What if we're looking at both the flu and decent parenting?
Okay, you two are perfectly healthy. This guy wasn't pandering. He wasn't vanilla nice. He was nice without any aspiration, personal gain. I'm thinking genetic defect.
Niceness is a defect?
3 cavemen see a stranger running towards them with a spear. One fights, one flees, one smiles, and invites him over for fondue. That last guy didn't last long enough to procreate.
And how long has the patient been suffering?
At least as long as his wife has known him, 11 years.
The chances of him having an undiagnosed pathology for that long.
What are you saying? The evolution is wrong? What do you think we are? 21st century America?
He's saying that statistics are true, too. The world is a bell curve. Most of us fall within the standard deviation, but there are outliers. And if we believe in the existence of extreme jerkiness, which I suspect that we do, then we also have to accept the existence of the opposite extreme.
You want it to be a symptom because then we're supposed to be jerks, which means you don't even have to try to be nice.
Okay, maybe I'm biased. Let's take a vote. Who thinks that niceness is not a symptom? And who thinks that their vote counts? You two, check out his home for toxins. Taubman 31.
31.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that either way was good with you. Taubman 13. MRI for tumors and EEG for nerve damage. Test whatever comes out of him for everything else. Hello again. These people think you are not too nice.
Too nice. For what?
For a life as we know it to have evolved without an intelligent designer, I'm going to prove them wrong. Your wife is very ugly.
Get out of here.
Deb? He's obviously trying to prove a point.
I think I just did. You're either perfect or you're sick. And in my experience, sick is much more common.
He's not sick. He's nice.
It's nice in the sense that your toaster is nice for making you breakfast. It's the only thing his wiring will let him do. He has Williams syndrome. Your husband is missing the genes that make him suspicious.
You're wrong. He's...
Relax. There's no cure. He's gonna go right on tasting lemon meringue pie, fainting, and being a sap.
What about the other symptoms?
Has no other symptoms.
But Williams does.
He's got the teeth, glasses.
Williams cuts IQ by 20.
He doesn't work in the physics department, except when they spill a black hole on their carpet.
Elfin appearance?
Yeah, he's more Legolas than Keebler. I bet you he can still crack off a batch of pecan sandies.
Perfect pitch.
You'll up to karaoke, right?
I suck.
Modest. Another symptom.
No, he really does suck.
Give us a warble. You know any Cher?
No, but I know bread. Baby, I'ma want you. Baby, I'ma need you. You're the only one I care enough to hurt about. Maybe I will.
What's the matter?
He's stroking.
Not a moment too soon.
I don't have syphilis.
You don't know.
How many ways are there to get it?
You can know who you had sex with. You can't know who she...
I do.
Not for sure.
It's a waste of time. I had a stroke. You can't keep wasting time. We were tested for the Peace Corps.
10 years ago. You haven't been with your wife every minute of every day.
You think I'm naive, don't you?
I think you... Yeah,
I know my wife.
she's not perfect.
I'm not perfect, but she loves me. And she's always loved me. Every minute, every day.
Okay, got a good view of the heart.
What if we lower House's dosage? Maybe stabilize him? He doesn't get worse, he doesn't get better.
Quite the line to walk. If we're wrong, he dies of neurosyphilis.
If we don't, other people die.
Other people who aren't our boss.
People.
This sucks. The guy had a gift. I killed... Hi, what?
House doesn't have syphilis. He switched the blood samples.
How do you know that?
House told Wilson I wanted to ruin House's day. See ya.
We're idiots.
We're not idiots. Positive blood test means positive blood test.
Apparently not. There they are. Let's see if they... what are you doing? We're not done.
He doesn't have syphilis.
I know.
Patient tested positive for syphilis, right?
Just some sort of recap?
But why did he test positive for syphilis?
Oh, I know this.
Either one, he has syphilis,
I was gonna say that.
or two, the test was wrong twice, or three, he gave us someone else's blood.
Who?
Amber.
Get that idiotic smile out of my face. I gotta go on a killing spree.
Or four, he has something that tests positive for syphilis.
It's not Chagas.
He worked in Costa Rica before he was married.
Is two a spree, or do I have to kill you too? Chagas wouldn't explain the niceness.
I've heard of remote tribes that actually practice acts of kindness, or the Chagas caused encephalitis.
MRI showed no signs of
But
it.
until we started him on steroids, compromised the immune system, and let the infection flare up. I did another one. It's not much.
It's plenty. You figured this out because I don't have syphilis? Damn. That should have been my epiphany. Good news, bad news. Good news is, we know what you have. It's treatable, you're gonna live.
Really?
What's the bad news?
The cure is a grueling course of pills. It's like one a day for a month.
Now you're just trying to make me laugh.
Yeah, like that's a challenge.
You have Chagas disease. It's a parasite. It's been asymptomatic for 10 years.
Not quite. Your brain's been swollen. Not enough to see, but enough to alter your personality.
Oh, we're back to that.
He screamed at you. You don't think he can change?
That was because of the drugs.
So you think drugs are more powerful than parasites? I mean, the ones we're gonna give you to treat the parasites obviously are, but I stand by the principle.
I'm not worried.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. That's because I don't care.
Look what I found.
Nice.
They think you might be able to come home tomorrow.
That's good.
What's the matter?
The ketchup. There's something wrong with that.
Tastes fine. Anything else?
Everything else is great. I don't know. I guess I don't like ketchup anymore. I wonder what else I don't like.